Hello, everybody. This is Pete from PA Labs, and I'm doing another update on my WarGameStudio. Um, the last day or so, a lot of work has gone into actually both sides of this, all three if I count the server. So, in doing France 1940 as my initial game, I've gone ahead and built in the British Expeditionary Force. I've gone ahead and built in the game write up that shows up. I have the British Expeditionary Force reinforcement units coming on board. All of those sorts of storyboarding and things that fire along the way. I want to point out a number of other changes. I have show and hide now. You can pull off the cities and strip the screen here back down to just graphics because I found they get in the way for some of the things you want to do. So there's a use of the fourth button, and I've done some serious reworking of the export. It seems that uh, uh, um, JSON does not support character large objects. So these fields that are RTF in nature, well, let's go to one that's got something. So like this guy here, uh, that RTF won't export in JSON. It comes out as a null field. So I've had to revert back to using the import export functions that are generated by Class Builder for the game. Um, and I've also now, let's go look at that real quick. That's another. Um, I've also worked in the the override images. I've got all of those up and running now as well. Let's see, project, open the project folder. Um, let's see, images, and we'll come down here to unit master, and I'll pick one of these, and let's open it up. There we go. I want to open it up with OrphanView. This is huge, actually. So, um, okay. So what we have, one of the things I've changed is these second row of blocks. These are going to be used for uh, a fog of war. So you can only see units that are adjacent to you or in your zone of control. So I went out and I downloaded a Stuka dive bomber for Germany. So the first three columns are for standard sort of the generic form of images, and then by player in the game, and this is by nation basically. You get two more columns each for the override images that get overlaid into here that override those for that nation. And it came out really nice on the game. Um, trying to, whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. Wanted to go back here. It came out really nice on the game. I don't think I have, let's go ahead and fire this up. And let's turn on Fog of War because I have Fog of War working. I have Zone of Control working. Um, I actually even have the production cycle pretty much ready to go. So now if you have a game intro, it shows up immediately when the game launches. And if you have a what is that? A map intro that'll show up next. I only have the one. So you can see where these units are not in any of my zones of control. Therefore I can't see them. And if I had logged on as France, I would not be able to see any of these German units back here. I would only see these 4 entries right here, which is all I can see. Okay, so that's how that is. I've kind of flushed out some more of the map, put in Italy and Poland, and gave Germany a second city. Let's see. Well, no, I can't do it from here. So I don't have a way to launch planes yet. Oops, I've been playing with graphics on this screen. So I'm trying to decide how I want the display of unit information to come up. So when you hover over a unit for 3/4 of a second right now, I'm displaying a graphic, an animation, and what eventually that's going to turn into is an animated display of information about the hex you're in, because when you look at the map, there's in somewhere in amongst all of this is another 1 or 2 airfields, but because the units are there, you can't see the airfield. So I need a way for you to hover the cursor over, and then you are told what's underneath, so you know where to go find things. So I'm working on that right now, in the midst of all these other things that I've been doing. So that pretty much kind of rounds out the information on what's going on. I do, like I said, I do have that working on the Stuka dive bombers. I was really lucky. I just kind of stumbled into that on the internet, this wonderful picture of a Stuka dive bomber, and instantly just grabbed it and put it in the system. So I want to do that with Spitfires and with the Japanese Zeros. Um, I don't plan to change any of the ships. I would like the infantry and the fighters, maybe some of the tanks. Japanese tanks were very distinctive looking. So were the American and British and the German tanks. I'll probably put in a Tiger 2 or something because I think they're pretty cool looking. But other than that, I really don't see a need to change out a lot of things. I have updated the images on like the American Civil War and stuff like that. So those artillery pieces are pretty good. I haven't broached trying to get into the Napoleonics, but I'm wanting to get the game farther along and be able to start moving units and cycling. I have it now working where I can join both players to the game. I won't do it with the one machine and the graphics, but it's coming along pretty nice too. So that pretty much concludes this update. And like I said, it's not a lot to see, but it's interesting to know. Thanks for watching.